All right, I'm back, and I'm gonna decode this Signs movie. Now, what's interesting about this is this was the first movie that I believe I ever decoded on YouTube, and you know, probably the most symbolic movie that was put out in the new millennium. Okay, this was put out by M. Night Shyamalan, and this video showed everything that's going to take place before the dimensional shift in this world. So I'm under the belief that M. Night Shyamalan was part of some kind of Freemasonic order or some kind of Freemasonic lodge, because there's no way he could have obtained this knowledge the year after 9/11. Okay, there's no way he could have had this kind of information in 2002 if he wasn't a part of something. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. All right. Now, when we look at this movie Signs, basically it's a group of it's a family that's lives out in the East Coast, I think near Pennsylvania, something like that. Out in the open outskirts, away from the city, and there's these situations where these crop circles keep coming up. Nobody knows what's going on. A lot of strange sightings in the sky. People come up missing. Okay, and the phenomena gets so bad to where these beings are showing up to people's homes and taking them and harvesting them and taking them underground. All right. Now this is deep, folks, because this is what's going on in our everyday society that we live in. Okay, these beings right here, just look at how they look. Okay, they gave them a hook head, a large extended hook head, strong cheekbones, strong eyebrow ridge, strong jawline. Okay, these are depictions of ancient indigenous people. Okay, the ancient indigenous Anunnaki, Elohim. Okay, whatever you want to call them, but the Elohim and the Anunnaki, all right, they went to war with one another, and the so-called bad Elohim, the so-called good Elohim, okay, the bad Elohim or the bad Anunnaki, their mission is to be parasitical off of human life force in this third dimensional realm. Okay, the so-called good Anunnaki, most of them dwell in the realm of pure light near the Sirius star system. Okay, and then you have a very select few good ones that come back here, but they come back here in their crafts. Okay, in their celestial crafts. All right. So this right here is very deep. If you pay attention in the Signs movie, the so-called aliens, how do they speak? They speak through a chirping noise. Just how the Predator speak in the Predator movies. And they gave the Predators dreadlocks because they're speaking to a certain group of people. Okay? They're speaking to the indigenous people all over the world, and they're depicting the gods over humanity in these movies. All right? Now this chirping language that the aliens spoke in Signs, that chirping language was the Medu Neter. It was the Medu Neter because it doesn't have any vowels. Okay? They were speaking Medu Neter. Okay, these are the bad so-called Anunnaki that dwell in inner earth, and they control the government that we do see. Our government made deals with these beings, and these beings live and thrive in inner earth. All right? And they come up with new schemes and new ways to keep humanity distracted and to keep humanity enslaved in this material realm so they can keep harvesting our life force. All right? Now, this girl in this movie, the little girl, you see this little girl had an active pineal gland. She had an active pineal gland. So when she drank the water, she knew that something was wrong with the water. She always knew that there was something wrong with the water. Okay? Everybody thought she was crazy. Okay? Then you see her uncle and her brother started noticing the crop circles and started actually seeing these beings for themselves. Okay? And they started seeing the lights over the cities. And Mel Gibson, who was the father, who was his brother, he Mel Gibson didn't believe any of it. Okay, Mel Gibson's pineal gland was closed off completely. His third eye was closed off completely. You see? So how did Mel Gibson look at these three people? He looked at them as crazy people with tinfoil hats on. You see? What do they call truthers in this day and age? They make fun of us and they say we're supposed to be wearing tinfoil hats. You see what I'm saying? The people who know the truth, okay? This is how we're looked at by everybody in the Matrix. We're looked at as the people who wear the tinfoil hats. Ladies and gentlemen, this was depicted in 2002 by M. Night Shyamalan. This is why they had to stop M. Night Shyamalan from making movies. They had to stop him from doing it. Okay, you had a few scandals. You had a few scandals on his ass, and he eventually in the later 2000s he had to stop. They forced him to stop making movies. Okay, and this is why, because he knew what the fuck was going on, and he tried to wake people up. Okay, in his films. All right, now you see right here when it went later on in the movie, towards the end of the movie, the so-called reptilian humanoid, okay, Bad Anunnaki, put a poisonous gas in the boy's nose, in the boy's respiratory system, which caused him to experience an asthma attack. Now, this is symbology right here. This is symbolic because, okay, not only is our water poisoned, that was the symbology behind, the little girl saying something's wrong with the water. Not only is our water poisoned with fluoride and atrazine, okay, there's also chemtrails being sprayed all over the earth, as well as pollution all over the earth. So not only is the water poisoned, but you could go ahead and say that the earth's air system is poisoned as well, okay? And I believe the next bioweapon that's dropped in this nation will be a virus that spreads through the air, okay? Showing you that they are planning to attack humanity through the air as well as the water, all right? And whoever believes it, okay, you see, has the tinfoil hat. Whoever believes it has the tinfoil hat. Now get this. You see, this is where they said that the Signs movie was bullshit, because this is what they said. They said if these beings were destroyed by water, why would they go to a planet that has mostly water, that is mostly consists of water? And I'm gonna break that down, okay? I'm gonna be breaking that down. Now, people say that the whole draconian reptilian humanoid thing is a hoax and a joke. But look at these numbers. The numbers don't lie, folks. 661,593 missing people in 2012. Okay? These are all the numbers of missing people in the nation, in just this nation, in these years. Okay? Look at all the missing people in the nation in these years. And this is only in the United States, folks. Okay? Where are these people going? Where are these people going? Okay, I want answers. I definitely want answers, okay, for the simple fact that they say that hundreds of thousands of people die every day, and even more people go missing in this country every day. Why the fuck aren't the graveyards expanding, folks? Why aren't the graveyards expanding? When in your life have you seen an actual graveyard, okay? Have you seen the fences being knocked down in a graveyard, okay, for them to make room for the expansion of the graveyard? These motherfuckers think it's a joke, and they think I'm a joke. But guess what? We'll see who the joke is on in September when the It movie comes out, when It Chapter 2 comes out. We'll see who the joke is on, okay? Because our ancestors knew of these reptilian humanoids, these draconians, these so-called bad Anunnaki. All right, our ancestors knew of these beings. That's why they were carved in hieroglyphic walls. Right here, you see the serpent. You see where I have the hand. You look. You got the serpent-like humanoids. You got the serpent-like humanoids, just like you had fish. You had fish-like humanoids. Okay, genetic splicing right here. You know what I'm saying? You got the bird-like humanoids. You see the dog-like humanoids, the crocodile-like humanoids. Okay, genetic splicing program on the earth, shown in the hieroglyphics. Anubis, Lord of the underworld, Lord of your lower self with the dog head. Okay, there are a major group of people on this earth with dog DNA. Okay, with dog, rhesus monkey, lemur, okay, and wild boar and other animal genomes in their DNA. Okay, okay. I don't talk out of the side of my neck. I don't talk out of my ass. Okay, I back my information up with documented evidence, ancestral evidence, and genetic evidence. Okay, forensic evidence as well. All right. Now here goes the answer to that question. You know, they're saying the Signs movie's bullshit because they're saying why did the demons come to this earth? Okay, if water was their enemy, why would they come to a planet where it mostly consists of water? Why would they go to a world that mostly consists of water if water is the answer to defeating them? Ladies and gentlemen, that's because all water is not real water. Let me repeat. All water is not real water. Okay? There's a difference between H2O and H2. Let me repeat. There's a difference between H2O and H2. H2O is not real water. H2 is real water. Okay? And I proved that in my, my last few videos. I proved that. Okay, right here. Okay, this is the real fucking water. You see, the Athena H2 water ionizer, and you see the price they want to sell that shit for. You see, they're selling other ones for $3,000, $4,000. Okay, you know why? Because this is the real shit. This is the real holy water. This is the real holy water. H2 is the real holy water. Liquid hydrogen, okay, is the real water. And what is the holy water? What does the holy water do to the demons? What does the holy water do to the demons? The liquid hydrogen, the H2, what does it do to the demons? Okay? It fucks them up. It fucks them up. You see? Right here shown in the Signs movie. Okay? That's what happens, okay, when the demons are exposed to the real liquid hydrogen, the real water, the real source of hydration. Okay? The first source of elements that was birthed out of this galaxy. Okay, the nickname for it is Kangen water. Okay, and when you look at this moon right here, you see this moon. This moon was put here to move the oxygen molecules, and so the oxygen molecules could move the H2O. You see, the water that this moon manipulates is H2O. See, this moon controls the realm of air. Let me repeat. This moon was hijacked by Father Time and Khonsu so they could manipulate the realm of air, because the moon manipulates the wind currents which move the ocean tides. What moves the ocean tides? The wind currents, the oxygen, folks. And what's controlling the oxygen, the realm of air? It's the fucking moon. The moon controls the oxygen molecules in the air, which connect to the oxygen molecules in the H2O, which causes the H2O to move. Okay, the moon manipulates the wind currents, okay, because it's controlling the oxygen, and that same oxygen that's part of the H2O is being moved and manipulated by the same moon and the movement of the earth. Okay, so the only water source that's not being manipulated by the moon, by the low vibration of the moon, the only water that's not manipulated by that, okay, is this Kangen water. Okay, is this Kangen water. Okay, this H2, this liquid hydrogen. All right, now I'm gonna say this: not all liquid hydrogen is the same. Let me repeat: not all liquid hydrogen machines are the same quality. Okay, you have very low quality H2 machines. You have very high quality H2 machines. Okay, to get your liquid hydrogen. Okay, let me tell you how important this is. The DNA, our DNA helixes, our DNA composition and makeup all goes back to hydrogen bonds. Let me repeat. The DNA makeup of our DNA all goes back to hydrogen bonds. Okay? So when you take in the H2, the real water, your hydrogen bonds in your DNA are literally going to be fused together properly. They're going to be put back together properly the more you take in this H2, the more you take in this liquid hydrogen. Okay, because when you take in H2O, yeah, the hydrogen is going into your body and mingling with your DNA, but that most of that hydrogen is not charged. It's not charged with the proper with the proper charge. It's not charged with a negative charge. Okay, most of the alkaline water, the hydrogen in that alkaline water doesn't have a negative charge. Okay, which means it's really a low grade of hydrogen. Okay, so when you take in the real Kangen water, the real H2, the real H2 molecules, that H2 has a negative charge, which is going to help fuse together and give these hydrogen bonds, okay, the proper amount of strength, and it's going to rearrange them in the proper order. Okay, I'm going to be going over this in future lectures, okay, on the Patreon account. All right. Okay, so it all goes back to the hydrogen. We have 13 strands of DNA. Only 2 of them are activated. 11 of them are staying dormant and inactive because these hydrogen bonds are not being activated and they're not being tapped into. Okay, we got to start, fueling the other 11 strands of our DNA with the H2 water. Okay, with the H2 Kangen water. All right. This is how we're going to survive, and this is how we're going to ascend in consciousness when the dimensional shift gets here. Okay, when that second sun fully makes its way back. All right. All right, it's all going to go back to the high. See, folks, this is why they murdered Bruce Lee. This is why they murdered Bruce Lee, folks. He said, be like the water. He said, be like the water. Okay? Be like the water. Be like the real water. Be like the real water. You see? The real fucking water. The H2. Be like the real water, because when you consume the H2, you mend up and fix these hydrogen bonds in the dormant parts of your DNA. Okay, there's 11 strands of DNA that we have to repair. So, we got to get on it. Okay, this is how we're going to return to the cosmic current. This cosmic current is nothing but the flow of orgone energy, electromagnetic orgone energy, and the flow of liquid hydrogen. That's what the cosmic current is. That's what the cosmic current is, folks. Plain and simple. And if anybody has any questions regarding how to get this liquid hydrogen for an affordable price, I need you to contact me on Instagram. My Instagram is RFG_chosen1, the number 1. I'm going to direct you to a lady who goes by the name of the Water Priestess. Her name is the Water Priestess. Okay? And she's selling this top grade, top quality that has already been tested and proven. Okay? She's selling her H2 water for only $50 a month. Okay? And right here, you see what I'm saying? What they're trying to sell it for. Okay, they're trying to sell this for anywhere between $2,000 and $4,000. Okay? And that's bogus. Okay? And from what I've been told, she's selling hers for only $50 a month, which is not bad. Not bad at all. So if you want that water, just contact me or the Water Priestess on Instagram. Okay? If you can't find her, like I said, just send me a DM. I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's the Chosen One Man. I'm out.